Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome into the unknown realm, straight from Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. We are here cheering on the Red Sox.
It is 0-0.
It's definitely an interesting game. But hopefully the Red Sox are going to win. But we're not live tonight.
I just get it. Well, we're live right now, but not tonight. This is actually a little strange. We're doing this from our cell phones.
That's good. Technology is amazing.
Uh-oh, big shot right there. It is now 1-0, the Braves.
Oh, no, but the Red Sox will come back. But we're going to enjoy the game, and you guys enjoy the very fabulous and beautiful Shannon Sylvia from Ghost Hunters. From Ghost Hunters International.
Hey, it's Flo, and here's my impression of a reality TV star explaining progressive discounts. So I was talking to Greg, and he said that Daly knew what Erica said about her when we were all on Marcus's boat, and I was like, you what? Wait, for a ST.U.R. drama? Because Progressive totes us discounts like Safe Driver, Multi-Policy, and Paid in Full. So it's not like he said, she said, shut up, whatever. So basic, you know?
Discounts to help you save more. Now that's Progressive.
But then he was all, no way, Jose, because his name's Jose. Legit.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
This is the rocker, Keith Ramsey from Deep South Paranormal, and you're listening to Steve Naomi on Into the Unknown Realm on DTM Wicked Radio.
Welcome into the unknown realm with your hosts, Steve and Naomi from S.T.U.R.S Paranormal. Take a journey with us into a world that few understand and even fewer dare to go. On your home for everything wicked, DTMWickedRadio.com.
Welcome into the unknown realm. I am Naomi.
I'm Steve.
Welcome, and thank you for joining us tonight. We are actually off of a pretty fun weekend this weekend.
It seems like it's radio.
We had the pleasure of going back to the haunted Victorian mansion yesterday for a wonderful book signing of Joni Mayhan. I'm not sure if you caught any of the interviews we did. We interviewed several people who have had experiences there, from the caretakers to some of the paranormal teams, even someone who decided not to do ghost hunting anymore.
Because of the events that happened to him.
Yeah.
You know the one thing we forgot to do, though?
What?
Is turn on the lights when we did the last interview, because the sun came down, and that house is creepy in the dark. Not that it isn't creepy when it's light out, but it is creepy.
But we knew it in the dark when we were there a year ago.
Oh, man.
Yeah, very, very cool. If you have not yet purchased the book from Joni Mayhan regarding the haunted Victorian, you must. It is so good, so well written, and it's awesome. I read it. Steve is in the process of reading it, and just from the first chapter, I absolutely loved it. It just grabs you. She is a great author, and anyways, also, she is going to be joining us next, her interview with us will actually be next week on Labor Day. So that's going to be awesome. We did the interview already, and we did it right there on site. So
creepy.
Make sure you listen to see if you hear anything, any EVPs. There were things that did go on while we were there, and it was pretty cool. One profound thing that happened to me was when I was sitting there talking, I felt an actual hand on my shoulder, and it pushed one of the fingers, like, pushed down. And I
thought I did it.
Yeah, I thought it was Steve because he was sitting right next to me. Anyways, we got to meet some cool people, see a whole bunch of people we haven't seen in a year, such as Marion and Tina and, of course, Edwin. We had a really, really good time.
Don't forget the dragging of what could have been a desk or a bureau. I don't know. It was like wood on wood screeching.
But I suggest you check out the interviews we did yesterday with some of these people. They had great stories, and they're just little stories. Not to mention Mark and Lauren from Paranormal Hangover. That was a great interview and a really funny experience that Mark had. So you got to check those out. Go to our Facebook pages, and they're on there, the Into the Unknown Realm, or even go to our teen page, S.T.U.R.S, which is cool.
And if you hear anything on those interviews, let us know immediately. We'd love to check them out.
Yes, definitely, because we haven't had a chance to go back and listen to them yet. I want to definitely send out my condolences. It kind of hits home. This is a family that is from my hometown. Well, not my hometown, it's where I live now. It is James Foley. James Foley, who is the gentleman who got beheaded, unfortunately.
He's a reporter that got taken hostage by a military organization, if we want to call them that.
Militant.
Yeah.
And
sad.
It is very sad, and my heart goes out to the family, and just sad situation. Also, want to talk about not next week, but the following week, we have the one and only from Ghost Adventures, Jay Walsley, coming to join us.
When?
2 weeks from today.
When?
2 weeks from today.
Mountain Dew.
You crazy boy.
Also, I'd like to congratulate my daughter. 5 days from now, she'll be going to college for the first time.
She's going to do great.
My youngest daughter going to school on Wednesday.
Yeah.
3rd grade.
My baby.
That's A-Town, by the way.
My baby's actually already at college. She's doing her preseason for field hockey, and it's old hat for her now. She's a junior. Can't believe it, my baby. But anyways.
Let's talk cupcakes.
Let's talk cupcakes. You like those cupcakes.
Look at me.
Anyways,
hey,
we are so excited to have on the show tonight a very special guest, and not to mention good at making cupcakes. She is a professional lecturer. She is a graphics designer, the co-host of a web TV show, Up for Discussion with her husband, Jeff, the owner of her very own award-winning cakery shop called Shan Cakes. There's a little hint on who it is. The author of the book Paranormal Unwrapped. She introduced the ghost hunting grid laser to the world, which went viral. Co-inventor of the iWay, which is a Ouija board planchette.
You were going to take an hour just to introduce her.
Yeah, she's very talented. But best known to everybody as from Ghost Hunters International, and also her story is being featured on Paranormal State. Welcome to the show, Shannon Sylvia.
Woo!
Hi, guys.
How are you?
Hi.
How are you?
We're great. It'd be cool.
You were involved in a lot of things.
Yes, you're a busy girl.
You have no idea. No idea. It's ridiculous.
And then you have 2 puppies. Right? Or is it 1?
What's that?
And you have 2 puppies, right? Or is it just 1?
I do, and right now I'm actually doing this show from my best friend's house, and they have 2 bulldog puppies, so I'm dealing with these 2 dogs, probably barking in the background because they want to go back into mummy. And I'm a huge dog connoisseur. Thank you. So I'm a busy gal. You have no idea. But I do it all. I do it all, and it's all done well. Thank you.
That is awesome. You know, my daughter, she did in high school VOTEC for graphic designs, and I was amazed of all the stuff she could do, and you know, starting the radio show. I mean, her education she got in the VOTEC was equivalent to the first year of college of doing graphic design. So when she thought about going to school for that, they're like, you know what, you've already got like your first year is full of education. You're going to be bored, and you know, but starting up the radio show and doing, you know, the banners and the posters and going to Photoshop, and I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. It's like,
you know what? It just takes time sitting in front of the computer learning. My husband does a lot of the banners for the radio shows, and I am his worst enemy. Because I'll look at that banner and go, TV, can't read it, awful drop shadow, awful colors, awful, like, I'll tell him that was done 20 years ago. There's so much I actually was trained in school in college for fontography. I mean, we learned typography. We learned font. Yeah. We learned colors. It was 2 semesters of just colors. What colors work best with others. So it is a science, and you're either born with it or you aren't. So if your daughter is good at it and she knows how to conceptually put things together, she'll do just fine.
Oh, she definitely did very well in the VOTEC. And now she's in college, and she actually, one of the jobs she does at the college is helping the department that puts together, you know, all of that pamphlet stuff, and you know, which is perfect.
That's how you start. That's how we go from the ground up, honey. And all of it is an amazing learning experience, and then you can save that stuff and move on and on and on. And there's so much to learn, like anything. But it's a good field. It's an amazing field. I mean, it's actually a great field for everybody. If I could have invented a college and said everyone had to learn how to design advertising ads for something, whether it's a radio ad or a business ad or a flea market ad, everybody should know how to do that. Everybody.
So I'm going to have you critique. Have you seen the banner that Naomi created?
No, don't make her critique. Be like, that's
this is not my job to critique. I'm not here to put anyone down tonight. Nope.
I do my best.
I actually
nope.
It's funny.
You know what? Any banner is better than no banner. So
right. The first banner I did, I'm like, Melinda. My daughter's name's Melinda. Melinda, look at this. Isn't this cool? It like turned out real. She's like, yeah, that's great. I'm like, no, really, isn't it good? It's just like,
it takes training. It takes an eye for design. It's not for everybody, but again, no banner is better than. I mean, any banner is better than no banner. So don't sweat it. It's really not that big a deal. You could write red letters across a banner on Facebook and say radio show tonight. People are going to see it and still tune in.
Right. Exactly.
Doesn't matter how showy you are.
I got her face red.
Is it red? So anyways, so you, when you were a little younger, you are a survivor who experienced, let's see, you put 21 years of traumatizing poltergeist activity in your home. And when I read that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I would so love to hear about that story. I love hearing that kind of stuff. And if you are willing to share that, I would love to hear it.
Well, I am, you say survivor, which I hate that term because survivor means like a life and death situation. I could have survived that or not survived that. I'm more of a victim, and a victim is more of a person that suffered some kind of trauma that, you know, you can or cannot eventually get over. So I was more of a victim of something that happened in my home. I have more of an idea now over the couple past years of what it was compared to like maybe 10 years ago. The causes of it, what we did. I came from an extremely Catholic church family. I mean, we were the family that was up in front of the church on Sundays singing in the band. I was singing in the band. My dad, my brother, my mom. We couldn't have been more Catholic if you wanted to. So I don't even know where to start. I mean, what happened to me back then was so weird and bad that I'm trying to still, at my age, learn exactly what that was about. And I'm learning every Thursday. I go to an amazing, amazing mentor who has been helping me with this. I've been to psychiatrists, I've been to doctors, I've been to priests, answer exactly what was going on in my life.